We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this.
And what we have here from Mexico, Lindo, it is Chiltepin. Hot sauce featuring the Chiltepin peppers, as you can see here. So these peppers, along with the pekins, are two of, I think, the most flavorful peppers out there. And I get really excited when I see people using one or both of these. And so I was really excited after the triple extra hot sauce, the habanero sauce from Mexico Lindo, that you guys can check out that video if you're interested. That is in the sauce playlist. And of course the written review for that and this available in the description down below. But I was really impressed by that sauce, like really impressed by that sauce. So I am going to be looking, it'll probably be 2023 before those are posted, but I will be re-looking at some of the archive sauces as well from this company. But let's take a look here at the ingredients. When I saw this, though, after I was impressed by that last one, I definitely knew I had to get into this. So we have water, the Chiltepin peppers, the puree here, and it looks like it's got some sort of seasoning into things. We got a seasoning mix. But that is essentially it. Just that pepper as a puree with some spices. And what this reads to me more like, I mean, visually it's what it looks like, but what this reads to me more as is kind of like a taco sauce. You see the flip cap. I do like these caps. I like the bottles. Their sauces are runny enough you shouldn't need to squeeze them. But you can see this one flows pretty smoothly. I find myself getting impatient with how this flows, but if you try to squeeze yeast to squirt it, you generally may get more, almost always actually, will get more of this than what might be desirable. So, and the caps, of course, are color-coded as well for the different heat levels, which I think is kind of a nice touch. It's definitely, I don't remember being impressed by the green and the red habanero, so I'm looking forward to redoing those again. But you can see here, we got this very nice light orange sauce. There is little bits and pieces in there, which is probably the mash, possibly also some of the spices as well. You can see it does not like to stick to the spoon. That doesn't like things to be stuck to it. Get a little look here. Really nice looking sauce. Quite appetizing. As far as all that goes, I can't. I have no complaints at all about discoloration. So, alrighty, now on the hatch. Very pleasant tasting pepper. Very little bit of heat, but it's enough to just have just a touch of punch to it. They're calling it a hint of smoke. I'm not. You know, I'll give them that. It's very subtle. Not very much smoke flavor to this at all. It's just a really good tasting, basically a pepper sauce with enough spices in there to really move it more, like I said, towards the taco sauce. But I have used this as the main sauce on stuff like tamales, and it worked really well on that as well. This, as far as Mexican style foods, I think you could use it on almost anything. I believe with the actual flavor profile of this, you could use it on cream heavy stuff as well. It'd go really well with like a macaroni and cheese and stuff. You probably could use it on pizza, or maybe chicken strips. I don't know if that would be very good. I certainly didn't test it there. This is definitely intended more as a Mexican style sauce, and that's kind of where I'm leaving it. So And of course, we went to, for this, one of my favorite purveyors of Mexican fast food, which is Del Taco. And I get people occasionally asking me why I don't have Taco Bell. And that is just a matter of personal preference. If that is something you would like to see, or if there's a pressing reason for me to do Taco Bell, they'll appear. You know, like I would definitely, I have to drive past the Taco Bell to get to this Del Taco. But for me, that's my preference is usually Del Taco. I think the flavors are better, the quality is a little bit better as well. So, all right, we got here a red bean burrito here, and here is a regular soft shell taco. Nothing too extravagant. Oh, this is I think we might have some stray onions or something in here. Let's get rid of that. All right, so we're just gonna have lettuce, more meat. Oh, they must have given me the upgraded one. The Del Taco as opposed to the snack. I usually get the snack tacos, but this one seems like it has more meat in it. So let's just do that. All right, guts it up a little bit. Not enough sauce. Need more sauce. When I say it's a little bit higher in quality, I'm really kind of splitting hairs there because I don't think they were particularly great quality either as far as their tacos go. I actually like the snack tacos better because the ratio of ingredients is better. Neither one of those two, for me, has great tasting taco meat. I don't really have it a lot, but most of the time that I do, it's for this content as a vehicle for some hot sauce or other. You see me use a lot of other ways of creating Mexican style food on this channel. Carnitas and so on and so forth. This one though really spoke to me of taco sauces, so I wanted to get some prefab tacos. This is really an excellent sauce. Very low level heat. Very, very solid though. It's meshing extremely well with these. All right, here's the taco. Let's jump in the old bean burrito here. Of course, these come with a red sauce, which is fine. I can use a lot of this. It's really the very, very mild, pretty low level heat, but it does seem like it has a little bit of build to it. It's really nice. I'm enjoying that quite a lot. I have just tortilla. Touch on the runny side, you can see it's leaking here, but that's, oh, Jesus. This is quite outstanding here.
Man.
And if you can find this I have seen it at Walmart here and there, but the price point for these is generally right around the LU Cateco, and these bottles hold a little bit more in them. These are standard 5 ounce. This one and the extra hot, definitely excellent value for the money. This one's probably the better at tasting of the two, but the other one wasn't bad at all either. That's long gone now. If you're like me and you like to have a bit of Mexican style sauce for your eggs, scrambled eggs and so on, this is tremendous with those. It's an all-around great sauce. As far as that style of cuisine goes. Excellent flavor. Like I said, it's not super high in heat, but it's really quite enjoyable. They don't seem to have a heat scale on here. This is definitely on the lower end though. Definitely not. Certainly nowhere near a habanero or anything like that. That was really nice. That was quite good. I wish, well, this one actually is a little sliver here so you can see. I probably used 2/3 of this bottle now. I had to try to hold back a little bit though so I could make sure I had enough to do this because I was really enjoying this. Just a really, really solid Mexican style sauce. I kind of wonder now if I would have come across some of these, if I would have been less inclined to make my own custom Mexican style sauce. There's a video for that too if you're interested. But as it turns out, my access to some of those has changed a little bit, so I might be back in the market for Mexican style sauce again. At least I won't have to look too far. These guys are doing a lot of stuff that I'm finding really, really satisfactory. I'm liking it quite a bit. Once I test the other two habaneros again, I mean, maybe that's the ticket, right? Maybe it's not just one Mexican style sauce to rule them all, but get their entire lineup or so and just have that in the fridge. That's a possibility too. I don't know if I eat enough Mexican food for that to make a lot of sense, but at least I'm not going to have to be around in a frenzied fever dream trying to find a Mexican style sauce anymore. So, positives. I definitely have 2 solid backups though in this and the extra hot also from Mexico Lindo. So, but that is the Chiltepin from Mexico Lindo. Another outstanding entry. What can I say?
Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.